Hey there, you on Darina's Sweet channel. These are my dear sweet pets, and today we're gonna make DIY toys for a dog. I have to admit this topic is relevant for us. Those who have Jacks know that they're real toy killers. Seriously, they're monsters. We tried all kind of options, different in quality, made some conclusions, but sooner or later most of the toys face the same fate. And toys are not cheap, especially soft ones. That's why today we are gonna improvise, make some toys of old clothes, see how cool they are and whether my dogs will like them. We are gonna make 3 DIY toys. Some are very simple, some will require more time and perseverance from you. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Soon you'll see everything for yourself, and then we will test these toys on dogs. Let's do it! For the first toy you will need a yarn. I recommend using a cotton one because it's the most durable. For example, acrylic or wool are softer and tear faster. It will look more beautiful if you take yarns of different colors. We will weave a bundle of 2 strands. Connect the yarns together and start winding the strands. For a 50-inch long rope, you will need 2 strands of 33 to 35 inches each. That's about twice as long as the rope will be. Or just like me, you can wind one long strand, more than 5 feet, and fold it in half. It's even easier to weave. So fold it in half and here is what you get. To lock it, this loop needs to be hooked on something, on a door handle or cabinet, but I couldn't find anything good nearby, so I asked for help. Let's start weaving. Twist 2 strands to the left. Then bring the left strand from above to the right and take the right one down. Hold the strands tightly to avoid unraveling, and then repeat. If the strands form into something like this, just smooth them with your hand and try to hide them inside the strand. Keep weaving almost to the very end of the strands. Done! Now we have to tie a knot at the end. Tie it and tie it as tight as possible. Do the same on the other end of the rope. Trim the ends and our rope is ready. Exactly the same as in the pet store, and it didn't cost us a dime. You can also try not to mix colors, but wind them separately, and then combine them into one strand. Then the rope will look in a completely different way. Or you can wind the strands even longer and weave such a long rope where you can tie another knot in the center. It's for big dogs, though this size suits my boys just fine. Anyway, just be creative. The second toy is super easy to make. We will need an empty flask, a sock, and any cereal. You can use a water flask, a yogurt flask, or a juice flask. Just make sure that it is empty and dry. The sock must be clean too. Now, for sound effects, add a little cereal to the flask. Such a rattle will attract your dog even more. If you don't want to be that noisy, you can drop the cereal. Now put the flask with cereals in the sock and tie a knot under the flask. That's all. Your dog will definitely like this rattle. Let's move on to the next toy, which is a rope of T-shirts. You'll only need 3 old shirts that you haven't worn for a long time. Well, front and back actually. In fact, we cut off the sleeves and necks to get 3 identical rectangles in the end. Since my Jacks need more durable toys, I made an option that is designed for larger dogs. I took 2 parts, the front and the back of the shirt. If you have a small dog, then you can take, for example, only 1 layer, the front or the back of the t-shirt, or cut out smaller pieces. This way you'll get a thinner and shorter toy. So take first cut and turn it into a tube. Roll the other 2 into tubes too. Now take all 3 tubes together and tie a knot off the edge. Tighten it up and then just weave an ordinary braid. Don't forget to tie a knot at the end. Trim the tails so that everything is beautiful, and there you go! Your dog won't be able to say no to such a toy. This is it. If you like the video, click like, subscribe to my channel, because we still have tons of ideas and tips for you. And see you in the new videos. Bye bye!